Hello, I'm Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video. We're exploring the beautiful blue barite. This is a delicate crystal that is found in many locations around the world. It's often mined as the source of barium, but when we get this crystal and get to work with it, we can use it for this whole range of magical different attributes, really relating to kind of being more angelic and helping us with our communication in a really deep and powerful way. We're going to explore this in this video. Now, you can also find barite in the yellow color, and that we can maybe do in another video and explore that there. But today, let's dive into blue barite and look at how this beautiful energy that's very similar to other crystals that you may be familiar with, like celestite, angelite, and anglesite, really bringing in this kind of gentle, loving, supportive, peaceful energy, but also with that, a great deal of power. So let's dive in and explore blue barite. Due to its soft blue color, blue barite is a throat chakra crystal and really helps us with communication. Now, there are lots of throat chakra crystals out there that help us to express ourselves and also to be a better listener. But blue barite actually takes it up to the next level. It helps us to adjust our conversations, adjust the way we speak with different people and different scenarios. So perhaps there's someone important, maybe a superior or someone that you're feeling a little bit nervous to. Blue barite can help you feel calm and confident in speaking to them, whether that be in a work situation, maybe it's a love interest or something like that. Blue barite will help you to make sure you know the right words to say and feel comfortable treating that person as an equal. Remember, although we have roles in work and life and that type of thing, we're all equal in one way or another, and blue barite helps us to realize that. It's also a really great one when we're then maybe talking to someone who, like a child, who we might see as an inferior or someone who we need to look after. It allows us to change the way we speak and maybe to speak to children in constructive and supportive ways and treating them also like equals so that they actually feel a deeper connection and take on board what you say. If you sometimes feel unheard or feel nervous talking to people or unsure of a way to approach people, sit quietly with your blue barite and think about how could that conversation flow really well. Visualize that happening. Send that energy into the crystal, and then when you're around that person, wear that crystal near your throat chakra, and that will help you to communicate really, really effectively and know the exact words for the exact situation. Blue barite can help with more than just verbal communication as well. It can help with higher forms, such as helping to enhance any channeling, any clairaudience, that's where we're hearing messages, but also telepathy. Now, an activity you may want to do with someone special in your life is see if you can improve your telepathic abilities. Start off finding a nice quiet place, maybe out in nature where you won't be disturbed, or maybe just at home or another place. Start by moving the blue barite over your auras, bringing its energy into both of your bodies. And then decide who's going to be the sender and who's going to be a receiver. Both fall quiet and just allow you to relax. The sender then thinks of a short, simple message, and I like to start with maybe a color or a number between 1 and 10 or an animal or something like that, and visualize seeing that in the other person's mind. The receiver just sits there and allows to, with a blank mind, see what pops into their head. After a little while, stop, compare, see how you went, and swap over. Try doing this over and over again, and you may find over time, not only will your telepathic bond deepen, but also your interpersonal bond will as well. So barite will help you to understand how someone is talking and what they're trying to communicate, even when you're not trying to send telepathic messages directly. You'll have that deeper understanding and a deeper connection. Are you in alignment with your spiritual team? Who's your spiritual team? Well, these are the family of guides that are around you. Some are there for your whole life and some just drop in for a reason or a season. This can be animal guides, it can be angels, guardian angels, ancestors, a whole range of different things that are there to support you from other realms so that you succeed here on Earth. Blue barite can help us to connect with these guides. Now, first of all, remember that guides on other realms cannot help you if they're not asked. It is against the spiritual 101 laws to interfere in another soul's journey. So always be open to receiving their support and use blue barite to share that communication with them simply by wearing or holding it and saying, please help me, please reach out to me, please give me a sign. Now, this doesn't mean necessarily that you're going to hear them or that you'll see them. What can often happen is that our spirit team will use synchronicities and signs. Use the calming aspect of blue barite to help you to be a little bit more still and a bit more observant of what's happening around you. As you work with this crystal more, you'll notice these different synchronicities. That's a sign from your guides and your spiritual team trying to direct you in one way or another, offering that help after you've asked for it. At night, put your blue barite probably on your bedside table. It can be a little bit fragile, so it might be a bit delicate to put in your pillow slip. But have it nearby you as you sleep. And pay attention to what dreams come up. When the conscious mind quietens down, it allows the other aspects of our mind to give us the guidance we're looking for. And if you don't tend to remember your dreams, then blue barite is renowned for helping you remember them a little bit longer. But as soon as you wake up, then write down whatever you remember. Even if it's a color, a feeling, a sensation, you remember dreaming about a person or an animal or something like that. And over time, if you start doing that before you get out of bed and start your day, you'll find that your recall becomes even better. So have your blue barite around during the day to listen to your guides, and at night for your dreams to guide you as well. For blue barite, we've talked about being able to communicate with people in your life, being able to use telepathy, being able to connect with our spiritual team. How else can we communicate? What about with Mother Earth and the universe as a whole? Try sitting with your blue barite and ask the universe to give you a sign. Maybe say, can the wind pick up? Or can this tree drop a leaf? And sit there and wait. As you start to work and develop your relationship with blue barite, wearing it day after day and really seeing what it brings up in your life, you'll start to find that you are a bit more in tune with Mother Earth in general and your total environment. This allows you to be more environmentally aware and make ecologically wise decisions. Blue barite helps us to have that vision that every word we speak and every action that we take, that creates our future and the future of this earth. It helps us to remember that by making decisions that are in alignment with how the earth is guiding us and how our spiritual team is advising us, we're doing the greater good for ourselves and for everyone else, including Mother Earth herself. So whenever you feel that you need to feel that connection with Mother Earth and be in communication, to hear her whispers, have your blue barite nearby and peacefully listen to the hints that come through. When you've got some blue barite, the first thing to do is to cleanse it. Or if you've been using a lot or wearing a lot, you may want to give it a bit of a recharge, just like we need a recharge to get back out in nature as well. So there are two different ways that I like to cleanse my blue barite. If I'm using a lot for communication, helping me feel confident and peaceful and powerful in the way that I speak, then I like to cleanse it with air. So whenever there's a windy day outside, I'll pop it outside and allow, just like the wind blows out the cobwebs out of our mind, it blows all the cobweb energy out of your blue barite. Now, if you're using it for kind of maybe the more intuitive or channeling kind of aspects and really bringing that energy through, then don't be scared to put your blue barite out under the full moon. This is a rare crystal, making it a very high vibration crystal as well. And that beautiful magical energy of the full moon will really help to bring in that manifestation and abilities so that you can manifest and work in unison with the moon, with Mother Earth, with the planets and everything in alignment with that as well. Now you can also bring in other gifts of nature as well. You know that I love working with plants and especially essential oils. And one that really kind of comes to mind when I'm working with blue barite is hinoki. Now hinoki is a species of cypress tree that's found in Japan. We get two oils from the hinoki tree. Mainly we get the wood. Now the wood has a very zen energy and a very calming energy. And the trees grow very tall and upright. So it helps us to be calm, direct, and clear, especially in our communication, and hinoki works really well for the throat chakra. If you find that your mind's a bit scattered or you need a bit of calming or even a bit more of that air energy, then you can actually get hinoki leaf or hinoki needle oil as well. And that can be really great for helping with the respiratory system, helping with the throat chakra, and helping your mind to become a little bit more calm. So if you overall need that calming and groundedness, go for the wood oil. If you need the mind and communication to flow a little bit nicer and go with a bit more ease, then definitely reach for the leaf oil. Now you can also lean into an animal guide, and the animal guide that steps forward for me when I'm working with blue barite is the crane. Now I don't know if you've seen beautiful documentaries about the wildlife in Japan, but these beautiful cranes that are a little bit endangered, but they are doing some great work to help to support the populations. The male and the female will do this beautiful dance. They're so in alignment and it's so beautiful to watch and to witness. And it really kind of teaches us about being in alignment with someone else, watching what cues that person is giving us, our guides are giving us, or the universe is giving us. Crane can show you that when you pay attention to another or the world, you can receive great messages and be part of a beautiful dance. Astrologically, I find that this crystal really works beautifully with the moon because it's gentle yet magical energy. And of course, the moon rules Monday. So any major working that you want to do with your blue barite, definitely do it on a Monday because Monday is ruled by the moon. So I'd love to know, have you got any blue barite? What's been your experience with it? Please share with our nature-loving community and leave a comment in the section below. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Adam Barralet. Blessed be.